this section of decor got the memo because it started undecorating itself, apparently, because that was sitting over there. Oh, thanks, I guess. I'm gonna keep this separate because I'm actually gonna donate this. So before I grab the rest of the Easter decor in my kitchen, I need to clean up the last of Easter. The day was so busy and I am not complaining. It was a good busy, but Easter is on a Sunday. The next day is a work day, and that's a lot to pack in for one day. So I ended up making lunch super late. I got stuff all over the pantry floor, containers that have to be filled up with new work snacks, lids that have to be put back on the containers, and then the kitchen. I have like all the dishes that I cleaned up, put the leftovers in the refrigerator, but they all either need to be washed or put into the dishwasher, and the dishwasher is full, so I have to unload that first and then load that up, and trust me, I won't bore you with that, but that's something that I have to do. So I kind of want to just get it cleaned up. My Instant Pot needs to be wiped down, put away. My crock pot, same thing. So a few little things, and then I will grab whatever little bit of Easter decor I did do in there, put it with the rest that I just gathered, and then get that put away. And tomorrow I'm hoping to grab my spring decor and put that out. So thumbs up if you want to see what I do for my spring decor. It will be out for a few weeks, and then I will transfer into the summer decor, which is my favorite, by the way. Only because summer is my favorite anyways, so like that represents the best time of the year that I love. And also, like, I put it out for Memorial Day, and then it goes all the way through Labor Day, you know, because there's Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and to me that's all like summer, like connected to summer. So I enjoy it because I get to enjoy it for so long, and like I said, it's just a fun time of year for me. I find it like you're at ease. I could go into it, but you get the point. So I'll give you a quick look at, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not cleaned up. It's not tidy, so I want to get that done. And then I want to, well, I don't want to, I have to go to BJ's, which if you're not familiar with this store, it's basically like a Costco and a Sam's Club. We do have a Costco, but it's like an hour away almost drive, so it's not sensible to have a membership there. I wish it was closer, but it isn't. I wish they would build one closer, but they don't. We used to have Sam's Club and they closed all the Sam's Club around us, and now going back a few years already, and the closest one to me in Massachusetts is Connecticut, so I no longer needed that membership. Here are the leftovers. I love to cook, but every now and then I love a day off from it, and those leftovers are going to serve me well today. And of course the refrigerator had to start running at high noise making the minute I got in here, and this refrigerator took a beating over Christmas. Yes, we're already in April. I still haven't gotten to it, but that is for another day and another video. Cookie sheet needs to be put away. My coffee pot needs a good scrubbing because it got splattered from all the cooking that I did, and I can put that on the top rack of the dishwasher, which I do, but when it needs a good cleaning like that, I do it by hand. This is just a little pan I made my egg in this morning.
The bread is still out from last night when I made lunch sandwiches. All the utensils that I use to serve and to cook are still there. There's an Instapot that needs to be wiped down. That's got to be washed by hand, which is the inside of the Instapot. Here's my spoon that I used for my coffee this morning. That's cinnamon. I love to put cinnamon in my iced coffee. And here's the pile. There really isn't as much in there as it looks. It's just like all big baking dishes, and I usually, when we do things like this, I usually go with the aluminum pans, and I usually just throw it out after, but because staying home, eating at home was a last minute decision, I didn't plan for it. But no big deal.
And then anybody who grabs for soda, I always tell them to put it there because I like to rinse them out before they get recycled, because then the bag gets all sticky and gross, and I don't like that. So I rather take the extra step, and it's so much better in the long run. I gotta get those carrots out of there. Wipe down my crock pot. Put away my Easter mug, and then that's my coffee from this morning. I save those. I give it to my plants indoor and outdoor, which right now it's still too early to do any of that, but I save it. I save the grounds because then I give it, like I said, to my plants for the nutrients. And then I'm gonna leave these here just because, you know, we do use napkins until I bring out the spring ones, so that'll just stay, and that's gonna go. And I just have to refill the ice that I used up for my iced coffee this morning. Wiping the stove down needs to happen. My kitchen cart needs some attention. Some mail that needs to be addressed. That is the candy that was left over on that bunny dish I just collected. My planner is almost always out. That's part of my Instapot. This was something in the freezer, and I'm saving it because it's absolutely cream. Okay, it's absolutely clean. No reason why I can't reuse that, so I need to get on this too. The worst part is probably this, but 90% of that is the dishwasher anyway. Here's what I was talking about, the pantry. I don't want to show too much because I'm working on doing a whole video on it, so I try to stay out of here. Actually, there's so many spaces in this house I try to stay out of because, you know, I've been filming all along, and once everything is complete, I'm going to put everything together in each thing is going to have its own video. So if you see me in the same spaces all the time, that's why. So I got to fold up my stool, which I usually keep it right there. Not usually, I always keep it right there. And then, like I said, these are the containers. Some of them need to be refilled. Some of them just need to be covered. And if you are a Mountain Dew drinker or have a Mountain Dew drinker in your life who happens to like hot stuff, here's their new flavor. flaming hot Mountain Dew. Right here is where my Instant Pot goes and the lunch bags go, which they're out of the house right now currently. But before I put the Instant Pot back, I want to wipe this down. It needs a good wipe down. This particular BJ's that I went to today is actually a little farther out than the one that's closer to me, but they have an amazing, well, maybe amazing is going a little too far, but they have one of the better Dollar Trees that I shop at. And today they were so stocked. Oh my gosh, they have so many new things, at least new to me. That's going to be at the very end if you want to check that out. I don't remember the size of the bags before. They were much bigger, so now I don't know if they just made the bag smaller or they actually made the amount smaller. This is 6 ounces. The bag was like at least a quarter size taller than this bag. I would love to know, did they really put less in here? But anyway, these are a really good dupe for Tostitos, is that the name brand? For Easter, we got the Great Value brand, which is Walmart's brand, and every time you tried to stick it in the dip, they would break, and these don't do that. So I have to do the math. I still have to do the math now that I think it's smaller, and kind of compare if I'm getting a better deal still by buying this, or would I just get a better deal buying the Tostitos because there's more. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that for sure. And nothing exciting, just got some milk at BJ's. I don't know why I just jumped to the BJ stuff and didn't even finish. Menopause brain. The Dollar Tree stuff. Grabbed a package of the Buddy Bars, their dupe for Nutty Bars. My son says that he likes these too, so they end up being cheaper. And I picked this mom balloon up because I plan on hosting Mother's Day. So even though like Mother's Day's for me, like that's just how I love to celebrate. Like I like to celebrate my birthday, but hosting it. I like to celebrate Mother's Day, but hosting it. That's just like my huge love language. I just love to host. I love to make memories at home. So I thought that would be kind of cute to like kind of decorate, which is not something I've ever done for Mother's Day. I always focus like on the spread, you know, good desserts, good food. But I think this year, if I can find other cute things, if not, I'm just gonna inflate this and have it up. I think it's gonna be really cute, and I won't be the only mom here. So, and then I got one of these. I know these are not good for the toilet, but I find that they help keep it clean like 1000% more. Like I know when it's basically evaporated, and I can tell the difference. So I keep buying them. And then the last two items that I got are the same items. One of the ones that I had 3 altogether. I only have 2 left. 1 broke. So I ended up getting another 2 because they came back out with it. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I don't think it doesn't look like it, but I don't even know if maybe they changed the shape or somehow it's not as tall as the other ones that I got last year or the year before. I can't remember. Anyway, one of mine broke because I used these outside and it was windy and it tipped over and it broke. So I got 1 to replace it, and then 1 if it happens again. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get another maybe 2 or 3 before the summer's over, if I can even find them again, because I really like these, and you know, at some point they're gonna stop carrying it. So all right, now let's go to BJ's. I didn't get much. There was 2 things on my list. I went in there focused on my list. I knew if I started looking around, I was gonna see other things and I was gonna grab it, and it wasn't that kind of shopping. It was like, get in, get what you need, and get out. But of course, I cheated a little. But there was 2 things on my list which I was so surprised they didn't have cinnamon. I would think that they would have cinnamon, but they didn't. And I needed a cooking spray, but they only had canola oil, which was actually on a really good deal. There was 2 coupons you can add, $1.25 and $1. Yeah, $1.25 and $1 coupon, I think it was. So I took $2.25 and it was like $6.49 or something like that. I know it was going to come out to like $2.24 a can. So that's like a really good deal. And I can't remember, but I think they were a little bigger than normal size cans. But like I am like true to using coconut oil as far as like in spray. So I just didn't want to deter from that. So it's like, because it was on deal, it still wasn't enough for me to say, well, now you're compromising on what you like to use to cook with. So I didn't get it. So I got some bread for lunches. I got deli meat to finish off the lunches for the week. They're actually both roast beef. I have other varieties in the refrigerator, but I got these 2 because one of them is Angus beef, and then the other one I've never seen before. So I was interested and I just grabbed it because either I'd forget next time I go that they have it, or they might not have it. I don't know if it's something new, if it's something that they're just carrying temporarily. So I said, you know, to be safe, just get it. And this one is what was it called? London broil roast beef. It's on here, but the print's so small, I can't tell you without my glasses. But that's what it was. It was London broil roast beef. So I got it. And I mean, the week just started, so we have plenty of days to space it out where, you know, it won't be roast beef in a row. And the biggest reason why I went is because all the cooking that I did for Easter, I ran out of the white block cheese. And I almost grabbed 2 because I'm like, oh, so then you don't have to make a trip soon there. But then I'm like, nah, just grab 1, because then you'll have an excuse to go back and look at all the other stuff you didn't allow yourself to look at. So I came home with one. And everything I got was, like I said, on my list, except 2 things. And this is one of them. I had to go be me and go to the bakery because, if you know anything about Portuguese people, we have massive sweet tooths, and I am not lacking in that department whatsoever. But really, like, the thing is I will definitely try this, but then I most likely won't go back. That's how I am. Like, I get so excited. I see new things and I want to try them, and then I leave it alone. That's why I always buy stuff that I know everybody else will eat, because if I buy like a package of something, I'll have one of it and then I'll sit. So I always make sure that there are others that will eat it so it doesn't go to waste. So I got this in mind more, actually, even though I wanted to try it. I got it for the guys to take that for lunch snacks. It looks really, really good. Oh my gosh. 2-bite muffin Oreos, and you get 10 packs, and there's 3 little muffins in each. Let me open it. And you know this package is for me. Gosh, they look good. And the next 2 things I got, which it was on my list. The second one I didn't really need right now, but it's definitely something that we're going to use, and that's definitely new there. So that's like another thing. I didn't know if that was just like a limited time or it's something new that they're going to carry, but I never seen it there before, and that's why I grabbed it. So I came home with way more than I need presently, but it's definitely something we're going to work into anyway. So that's what I went for to grab these guys for lunches. And then they had this, and I like all these flavors. I know the guys will definitely like the 3 of them. That one is definitely questionable. I know my son won't touch that, but that's okay because I like a healthier chip anyway, and that's something definitely that I will go for here and there. So no waste here. These were, gosh, the prices of things are just ridiculous. Like, it's insane. Inflation. I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, both of these boxes were $17.89. You get 50 bags in that one, which comes out to 38 cents for a little bag. So it's still good even at that price, because I paid 2 for $1 when they're loose. And these, I think, came out to like 58 cents a bag. I think that's what I did the math at the store. You get less, but you know, like I said, it's not something that you normally see, so I jumped all over it. Thanks for undecorating with me, cleaning up with me, shopping with me, and I will be back soon. Hopefully you will too. Bye.